Welcome back to Eugene Ashley High School. I'm Don Osterbo, now joined by Milo Kenny, a senior at New Hanover High School. How you doing, Milo?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here.
Super. And Milo, you are doing your internship with the New Hanover County Schools Television?
Yeah, I'm part of NHCs TV. We're out here recording the basketball game. We do one every week, and excited to fill in for the caster, see how it goes.
Super, Milo. All right, Milo. Well, we have a pretty decent ball game ahead of us. We got Laney Bucks coming in 8-5, 2-3, and Ashley Screaming Eagles 6-4 and 2-3 in the conference. So matching conference records. Both teams, have a winning record on the other side, and it's a crosstown rival basketball game. It's the best. So it's put all the records aside. These guys are going to go at it and play hard. All right, the entire ball game.
So hopefully we get to see some good plays out here.
And Coach Davis travels down after having a tough loss on Friday night. Having a win at South Brunswick and then a loss last week on Tuesday to Hoggart. They win with 46-36 at South Brunswick. And Bucks starting lineups being announced right now. Number 30, Mark McLaurin, has started since he was a freshman. Number 20, Lawrence Newkirk, also getting significant time since he was a freshman. Number 10, Justin Clayton. Number 5, senior Reese Edwards. And rounding out Coach Davis' starting lineup, number 1, Jahi Flowers. Look for Mark McLaurin to lead him down low. McLaurin very adept at the post, and he is averaging just under 15 points a ball game. And for the Screaming Eagles, number 42, Maury Brown, sophomore guard. Number 22, Khalil Jones, senior. Number 14, Kalani Harris. Number 20, Jalen Conway. And rounding out Coach Gulledge's starting lineup, number 3, Mikhail Paknet. And looks like Jones will jump against McLaurin. The Bucks win the tap. Looking down low immediately, and there's a legal screen. The block on Jahi Flowers. His first, team's first. Kalani Harris to inbounds. Bucks come out in the man-to-man. Good ball movement so far by the Screaming Eagles. Kicked along the baseline. Kalani Harris is good. Kalani Harris, exceptional athlete, soccer player as well. Reese Edwards, shooter. Both his siblings, Bailey and Jensen, both Division I athletes. Jensen at High Point playing basketball, and Bailey at UNCW playing soccer. Jalen Conway, he's a little flat on the shot. And Justin Clayton takes it to the rack, gets fouled. Fouls on Maury Brown. That's his first, team's first. Justin Clayton, an 86% free throw shooter, rattles it in and out. Milo, the Bucks shoot a team clip is 72%. Decent free throw shooting team.
Let's see if they can demonstrate it here. Oh,
So 1 of 2, Justin Clayton gets the Bucks' first points. Put a little man-to-man pressure. Puck net, and he's tied up. Alternating possession. Stay with the Screaming Eagles as the Bucks won the tap. Last year's Bucks team was 22-4, and 12-2, and before I finish that, we're gonna get to foul number 10. Justin Clayton picks up his first team second, but 22-4 and 12-2, and we're second in the Mid-Eastern Conference in the regular season, but then won the Mid-Eastern Conference tournament, and due to a altercation that took place up in Pender, they were unable to participate in the state playoffs. So they would have been the 4A seed, but were unable to participate due to a fight that happened. Both Pender and Laney were ineligible for state playoffs. Justin Clayton quickly gets 3 points on the board. Get up to Pocknat. He's got Jones running with him. Makes the late pass, but stays with the Eagles. You know, Milo, it is a rare occurrence that you're here in the gym and the crowd has thinned out for the boys' game. It's usually the opposite, the girls' game. But it was a packed house earlier, and Screaming Eagle ladies really put on a show.
Even if it has thinned out, still a really good crowd out here today.
Yes, it is. It's certainly a good crowd, good for a Tuesday night. Justin Clayton now has 5 points. Jalen Conway knocks that home. Much better shot for Jalen on that. A lot more arc. First shot was very flat.
Ball goes right back to Ashley.
One thing the Screaming Eagles lack that the Bucks do have is they don't really have a true point guard. Step through by Pocknet, can't get the fall. McLaurin comes the other way. Nice look by Mark McLaurin to Lawrence Newkirk. Reese Edwards inside to McLaurin. McLaurin was fouled by Pocknet. That's his first, team second. McLaurin will go to the line where he shoots 78% from the free throw line. Converts on the first. Substitutes coming in for the Bucks. Number 3, Cavius Berry. Number 22, Isaac Wallace. And number 32, Koa Shiragawa. Good catch by Brown. And Khalil Jones gets the rebound and the putback. Kick to Koa. Battling down low. Isaac Wallace for 2. And Wallace, a 50% shooter from the charity stripe. Converts the traditional 3. That's another sub for Coach Davis. That's a freshman Joe Bachman. Jones, good block by the freshman Bachman, with a foul called. Got a lot of ball on that one. I must have called the body. Khalil Jones, just a 40% free throw shooter. Back irons it. Coach Gullidge has a conversation with Kalani Harris. Holman Lamondola up off the bench for the Screaming Eagles. 1 of 2 for Jones. Holman Lamondola checks in. Hoggart leads Hanover 11-8. Pressure, Screaming Eagles broken nicely by the Bucks. And travel to shuffle the feet. And then we'll have pressure on the other end. Here's a trap. Back into Harris's hands. Jones guarded by Koa. Layup. Kalani Harris with 4 now. Backman finds Koa. Reese Edwards alone for 3. Pocknet comes the other way. Pocknet with the finish.
Tied up score now.
Pocknet averages 18.5 points a game, so look for him for a big night, Milo. Edwards again for 3. He's money. Reese Edwards. Amendola's fouled. It's going to go against 3 or 22. It's going to be on 3. That's Cavius. It's his first, team's 4th. Substitutions entering the ball game. Number 32, Brian Byers checks in for Pocknet. Lamondola gets his pocket pick by Barry, but he can't finish the layup. Jalen Conway for 3 again. Lamondola finds Khalil Jones, and Jones is fouled. Fouls on Reese Edwards. That's his first, team's 5th. Again, the 40% shooting. Jones on the strike. Laney with the early lead here in the first quarter. Jones misses the first.
Makes up for it with the second one.
For the on the make. Substitute Robbie Helmus enters the ball game. foul on Coleman Lemondola. It's his first, team's fourth. Oh, over at Hoggart. Wildcats now up 14-11 to begin the second quarter. Screaming Eagles possess on their baseline. And turnover due to the pressure by the Bucks. Milo, as I said, this is a pretty evenly matched ball game.
Yeah. It's looking like with the players on the field right now, though, the Bucks outsize Screaming Eagles by a little bit.
The Bucks definitely have some good size, good athleticism. McLaurin is fouled by Byers, gets the hoop in the harm. And he'll shoot the bonus. Jahi Flowers checks in for Reese Edwards. Pocknet about to step in for the Screaming Eagles. And just like that, Hoggart trails 21-11 after a 13-0 run by the Wildcats. Looks like your Wildcats are taking care of business over Sheila Bowles Gymnasium.
It's good to hear. For me, at least. Not for Hoggard.
McLaurin with 4 now. 120 seconds to go. In the first, the layup by Mikal Pocknet. He has 4. Quickly up to McLaurin. And ball knocked out of bounds by Pocknet. Will stay. Kalani Harris checks back in. And our referees for tonight, the crew leader, Mr. David Morris, who's joined by Kyle Davis and Brian Schrader. Harris harassed up top. Quincy Robinson into the game, number 12 for the Screaming Eagles. Pocknet foul away from the basket. McLaurin, it's his first, team 6th. Next one for the Bucks. Screaming Eagles will be in the bonus. Jalen Conway. 5-second call. Good defense by Jahi Flowers. Khalil Jones re-enters. Helmus guards Flowers. McLaurin with a high pick. Koa for 3. Rebounded by Barry. Koa tries to leave it for McLaurin. Good hustle getting the ball back. Flowers by Helmus. Loses the ball on the way up. Conway comes the other way. Pocknet to Jones. Too hot to handle. Screaming Eagles, Evan Elliott checks in, number 24. He's joined by Blake Lewis, number 34. And back in the ball game, Justin Clayton, number 10 for the Bucks. And I imagine we're going to see, Milo, that the Bucks are going to try to go for the final shot of the quarter.
See if Screaming Eagles defense can hold out here.
Clayton from the baseline.
Oh,
Buckets.
makes a 3-point.
No basket. Buccaneers with a 23-15 lead going into the second quarter. We're going to be back after we thank some sponsors. Tonight's broadcast is made possible with the support of Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
So how was work?
It was 1,300 hours. My math class from 302 was in the trenches. Davy Roth had it the worst. Fractions were coming at him left and right. He just didn't get the damn things. 2 days ago, I tried to teach him what 1/4 of 1/2 was using different sizes of blocks. Yesterday, I tried again by dividing up pizza. Both missions failed.
Oh no.
But today, I was ready. I created a combat math game where the only way to beat the enemy is to out-fraction them. Davy conquered every last denominator. My game was so successful, the principal is deploying it to math squadrons all over the school. Anywho, how was your day?
Oh, today my boss treated the office to salad wraps.
Salad wraps.
I know.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Welcome back to the Eagles' nest. 23-15, an 8-point lead for the Bucks. And, you know, Milo, the Screaming Eagles just lost any kind of offense there the last 3 or 4 minutes of that quarter.
I really thought they were going to go drive it to at least get it tied before the second quarter, but I guess not.
So we have scoring leader for the Buccaneers, 8 points for Justin Clayton. Khalil Jones has 4. Pocknet with 4. Jalen Conway had a 3. And we begin the second quarter with Flowers, Clayton, McLaurin, Newkirk, and Edwards. And McLaurin is fouled. Fouls on Mikel Pocknet. That's his second. Team 6th. McLaurin to the stripe. Gets the roll. Screaming Eagles have Blake Lewis, Mikel Pocknet, Khalil Jones, Kalani Harris, and Evan Elliott in the ball game. .10 lead. Boarded by McLaurin. Bucks come the other way. Flowers to Clayton. Clayton, double digits. Timeout, Coach Gullidge. "30-second timeout." Screaming Eagles really have to find somebody that can possess the ball and create something on the offensive end. Bucks playing really good help defense and just completely stifling the offense of the Screaming Eagles, where the Bucks on the other end are running, pushing, and the basket's going in. Justin Clayton's got, a big three as well as a couple easy layups.
And I'm noticing for the Bucks as well, number 1, Flowers, he's doing a really good job running it down over to Ashley's side and opening up a lot of points for the Bucks.
Good. Flowers is running really good at the point guard. Clayton guards Harris. You got to get some creativity here from Pocknet. Maury Brown back in the ball game. And Jalen Conway goes over the back of Reese Edwards. It's Conway's first. That's team's 7th. Bucks are going to shoot the 1-and-1. And Reese Edwards will be the shooter. Reese 100% from the year, and that's his first miss. And bumped by Clayton. Clayton picks up his second, and that'll put the Screaming Eagles in the 1-and-1. Jalen Conway on the line, 50% from the stripe. Conway hits the front end. He has 4. Cavius Berry back in the ball game. At the half at Hoggart, Hanover leads 27-13. They won the second quarter 19-2.
Oh,
That's a big run
that's got to be a hard game for Hoggard.
in the second quarter, and that one's deciding the Mid-Eastern Conference lead on the boys' side. Earlier tonight we had the deciding point for the Mid-Eastern Conference lead on the girls' side with Ashley taking commanding victory. And foul was on Lawrence Newkirk. A correction. Foul was on Jalen Conway. That's his second, team's 8th. Reese Edwards converts the first. Reese's money on both free throws. Pucknet tries to break down Newkirk. Maury Brown drives. He had the kick for Conway, didn't use it. Pucknet. Showtime, and he misses the dunk. Getting the roll. Jahi Flowers, first time on the scoreboard, and we have a technical foul. Cavius Berry with the tech. He touched the ball when the kid had the ball as he was out of bounds, and when he touched the ball, instead of trying to knock it out of his hands, it's technical. You can't reach over the plane. And Conway can't convert the free throw. Misses them both. Bachman back in the game, number 24, as well as Koa, Shiragawa. Bonnie Harris a little out of control. Raheem Flowers the other way.
It down. Finds it.
Yeah, you know, Flowers did a good job of keeping that ball because Maury Brown knocked the ball out of his hands, and then he was able to maintain possession and finish. Brown to Jones. Jones from 15. Khalil Jones with 6. Head fake and a carry. Token pressure all night from the Bucks. Good defense by Koa up front. Bachman trying to break down Newkirk. Finds Jones, tough pass to handle, and he's fouled. Fouls on Reese Edwards. That's his second. About to enter the double bonus. Khalil Jones will shoot 2. Freshman Bachman takes it to the hole. He gets called with the charge. Pocknet maintains his space and picks up the charge foul against Joe Bachman. It's his second. 4 players on the Bucks with 2 fouls apiece. Some custodial duties are needed on the court. Nobody has a towel. It's kind of like going to the gym and they don't have any towels. I think they found one. Pocknet, coast to coast. Oh, some contact, no call.
Pocknet can.
From the elbow, Flowers.
Back to Harris.
Left-hand effort by Khalil Jones, doesn't fall. They swing it, Barry. Pocknet with the rebound. Sophomore brings it up the court. Finds Khalil Jones from 15. Jones knocks down his second baseline jumper. Timeout for the Bucks. 30-second timeout. I think Coach Davis isn't too happy with the way they're protecting the basketball. Is one of the reasons he called this timeout. And then they've left Pocknet come down twice, penetrate, and get an easy kick for a 15-foot wide open jumper.
I think Pocknet's definitely one to watch out. Put some more defense on.
The Screaming Eagles pep band jazzing it up.
So what do you think the Screaming Eagles need to do to help bring up some of these points they've lost?
Well, to take care of the basketball, finish around the rim, and they're going to have to defend a little bit better. Laney's getting some nice, easy looks at the basket. Here we go, right here. This is what they need, a quick turnover, especially coming out of the timeout. And now see if they can capitalize. Cut this to 10. Good backdoor cut. Jones finishes. Khalil Jones with 10.
See if they can get a man on him.
He's the first Screaming Eagle in double digits. McLaurin is fouled by Byers. Big Mark, 78% from the free throw line. So far he has a field goal and 5 free throws. And he's making 11 from the stripe. Khalil Jones takes a seat. The foul is on Jones for the clear out. Or they calling the foul on Isaac. Well, they call it technical on Isaac Wallace for I believe an elbow. Connie Harris. Newkirk check back in. Head fake, hand off to Byers. Popnet drives, finishes. They need him to come alive, Milo.
Let's see.
Flowers from the baseline, short.
Not quite.
And the hoop in the harm. Mark McLaurin. He now has 10. In and out.
Oh.
Barry, good look.
Oh.
And the block on Harris.
Barry had a good pass.
Everybody's in the double bonus. Khalil Jones returns. And Barry, 78% free throw shooter. Barry short on the first one. Cavius Barry Jr. makes 1 of 2 for his first points. Murray Brown breaks the road across the timeline, kicks it to Kalani Harris. Kalani Harris drives the middle. Harris is fouled, and the basket's good. Foul is on 12 for the Bucks. That's Anthony Garrison. That's his first. In and out for Harris. And then the foul the other way on Byers. Getting a little chippy out there. Both teams kind of taking a couple shots at each other.
One side to the other with just free throws. Bucks only holding a 10-point lead right now. Make that 11.
Warren. Seven for 7 from the line tonight. And travel with the shuffle on the head fake. Slowed the pace of the game down here with the number of whistles we've had.
Now up to 12 fouls per team.
McLaurin. He's got 13 tonight. And the ball knocked out of bounds. And travels
to Barry.
Flowers a little too quick. Didn't put it on the floor quick enough. Under 2 to go. Thomason with the ball. Quincy Robinson also in the ball game now, number 12. I'd like to see Kalani Harris try to penetrate. Good hustle by the Buccaneers. Stays with the Screaming Eagles. Maury Brown about to check back in, along with Brian Byers.
Screaming Eagles can just not find a way in right there.
Bucks still maintain that 13-point lead. Jones can't finish on the left side. Garrison. Bucks keep possession. Koa returns.
Flowers runs it in.
Good save by Mark McLaurin and the finish by Lawrence Newkirk. Newkirk with 4. There's a foul on Barry. The Bucks lost some talent in Sherrod Sidbury, Javon Dillard, Trey Durant. From a tough team as Mid-Eastern tournament champions. But they made up for it. They still play a tough brand of basketball. Still have some size on the court. They get up and down. They're pretty much playing about 9 players deep.
I mean, they've had some impressive displays out here, especially from McLaurin.
Yeah, the young man, as a senior, he's been logging time on the starting lineup for 4 years, under a minute to play.
50 seconds on the clock. Flowers runs it in. Doesn't even hit the rim though.
They call the charge on Flowers. And on the player control foul, there's no 1-and-1 or double bonus. See if the Screaming Eagles can get a couple quick baskets and get this back to a single-digit lead. Maury Brown. That's his first basket. Got to get a stop here.
Brown and Harris on Flowers.
There it is. Here's the opportunity.
Turnover. Gets it to Kanye.
Khalil Jones with a good look, in and out. And then another foul. Maury Brown picks up that foul. It's his second. Just on my scorecard, I got 26 fouls in that so far in the first half of basketball. Shooting a double bonus is number 15, Caden Cezek. Cezek connects on both. And nobody home on that pass since the ball was not touched. The time did not run off the clock. The ball will be inbounded underneath the Laney basket.
Gonna be leaving the second half with a 14-point lead for the Bucks.
We get a real quick touch here, catch and shoot. And that buzzer will send us to that halftime. And Justin Clayton with 10. And Mark McLaurin has 12. He leads the Bucks in scoring as well as hit 100% from the free throw line. For Milo Kenny, I'm Don Asher. We'll be back with the second half right after this halftime break.
We scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
Boots! She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm from Blue Hood Stone Barns. We brought a meal for you, and I'm here to serve it to you.
Okay, great. Come in.
Zucchini carbonara, made from zucchini that was harvested earlier this morning.
Again?
Hey, Dan Barber.
You have room for a little bit more?
Come on in.
Brochettes with sausage. So when we made that zucchini carbonara, you know, they're the end pieces of the zucchini, and they're the cores that we cut away. Not to mention zucchini flour. Usually those get thrown out. We use them to create an entire second dish. Does that,
Again?
I'm here to bring you your third course. It's the vines from your zucchini.
We'll have a little zucchini stem pasta, a different experience of zucchini. When we start to think differently about our food, we can get a lot more out of it.
This is delicious.
What do you think we can make out of this? 40% of food in America is never eaten. Cook it, store it, share it. Visit savethefood.com.
Welcome back to Eugene Ashley High School. Milo Kenny and Don Oster joining you for New Hanover County Schools Television's High School Hoops. Here on a lovely Tuesday night, a balmy Tuesday night of January 14th, where our temperature probably soared to somewhere in the mid-70s. Pretty nice.
Weirdly nice for this time of the year.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Weirdly nice. Well, Screaming Eagles get a 14-point lead behind 14 points from Mark McLaurin, who was 8 for 10 from the free throw line, and 10 points from Justin Clayton. And get 6 big points from Jahi Flowers. Leading the Screaming Eagles is Khalil Jones with 10, and Kalani Harris with 7, and 6 from Mikael Pocknet.
'24 is making his move in. Harris pass it to 3, but gets turned over back to the Bucks.
And that's what Ashley does not want to have happen, is to have those forced turnovers.
Looks like Flowers looking for some way he can get in here. Brown is not letting it happen though. Oh, he makes it in. Looks like an easy 2 points for the Bucks there.
And Jahi Flowers now with 8 points. It was nicely done by Flowers, breaking his man down and getting penetration.
Harris to Brown, to Kanye. .22, not quite. Turnover back to the Bucks. Lauren's gonna pass it to Flowers. Almost for 3 points.
Reese Edwards is a little long.
Looks like he's trying to open up 10 for a layup. Turnover back to the Screaming Eagles.
They got to capitalize here, Milo.
Someone's going to do it. It's going to be Harris.
Pocknet kicks it to Brown.
Gonna have a foul.
Yeah, and after 27 fouls in the first 2 quarters, we start off right back where we left. And that foul is Reese Edwards. That was his 3rd, team's 1st.
Harris driving it right in.
And the charge.
Gonna be another one.
Kalani Harris picks up his 2nd foul.
What's Lauren doing down there? What's
there was a wet spot from the floor, and we already showed we didn't have any towels here in the gym, so I was trying to dry the floor out. Got to get it in.
Flowers running it down. Looks like Eagles are open. Oh, but turns back over. Pocknet. Back to Brown. Can he get it? He does.
Maury Brown with 4.
Looks like Screaming Eagles had the momentum here. Might be able to catch back up. Back to McLaurin.
McLaurin Need to get himself back underneath the basket.
Flowers might be able to open up to that. He does. All right.
Nice find by Jahi Flowers. Mark McLaurin now with 16.
Does McLaurin hold the most points on their team?
Yes, he's the high scorer at 14 and a half a game. The same little pick and roll. Flowers hangs.
No dice. Pocknet's trying to get in there. Conway with the shot, but doesn't make it.
Clayton a little out of control, but gets bailed out by the foul. Amari Brown picks up that foul. That's his third.
Brown and Khalil going back to the bench.
Pump fake, gets McLaurin free, but he's hacked. He's going to shoot some free throws. He's 80% tonight from the free throw line. Only his third miss.
That's his fourth. If Amendola back in the game.
Screaming Eagles need to find some offense.
Pocknet tries.
Quincy Robinson
able to secure that.
It's his first basket of the evening.
Oh, Pocknet seals the ball. Oh, but whiffs the layup.
Yeah, Pocknet not having a good night.
Wouldn't seem so.
And Coach Gulled's not happy. Coach Gulled's not happy. Amendola took an elbow to the face, and Coach Gulled's has been removed from the ball game. Yeah, right there on the baseline, Amendola took an elbow, or he got in the ball, or something got him in the face. So McLaurin is going to shoot free throws.
Looks like there's still some more deliberating.
Yeah, they're having a conversation with Coach Gullidge. He's protecting his player. You know, he came out in the middle of the court, protecting his player, and then, you know, he wasn't happy with the ref that was there by it, and he felt he made the call. He should have made the call. He's getting the explanation. But I think it's beyond the point. He's rejected.
Won't give up easily, it seems so.
And we're going to get on. So he's going to get 4 free throws. the original tech, and then the shoots the other, another tech. So McLaurin able to stay hot from the line.
Looking good.
And Laney will get the ball as well.
Three out of 4 for McLaurin.
Conway with the steal.
Amendola pass it to Pocket.
Pocket now with 8. Clayton.
Screaming Eagles need to catch up. 15 points.
And then now we have more extracurricular going on. Foul total over 30 now. So is he given technical?
What's the average foul count for high school games like this?
We're above the average.
Way. We still have a quarter to go.
I did not see him actually give a technical.
Turnover back to the Bucks. Sergio gives it to McLaurin. Oh, surprisingly, McLaurin couldn't find that.
Quincy Robinson picks up the foul. It's his first. It's the 5th team foul. And from Hoggart, New Hanover's up 44-43 with 1:29 remaining.
It's going to be a foul on Barry.
That's his 4th.
He's now switching out with Reese Edwards. Another foul on Pocknet.
And that's his 4th.
Gets it to Khalil Jones. Conway drops the ball.
Actually still looking for some sort of offensive flow.
And Mendola goes for a shot. That's picked up and turned over by McLaurin. Oh, nice block by Pocknet.
Clayton was Lamendola was on the baseline. So it's Buccaneer basketball. Laney looking to extend the lead. Timeout, Coach Davis, to avoid the 5-second call. "30-second timeout."
What do you think is happening over in the Buccaneers huddle right now? What do you think they're discussing?
I think coach is telling them, first of all, to play disciplined basketball. None of the cheapy stuff, because he hasn't really addressed them since that first little incident happened when the ref had to come over. And he wants them to continue to play the defensive intensity. And the Bucks, Bucks are playing well. You know, sloppy game, and the Bucks are playing pretty well. Screaming Eagles really can't find any offensive flow. It's Hoggart ball down by 1 with 8 seconds to go.
Lamendola picks it up.
Helmus
clear it right across the court. Sergio finds it in, gives it to McLaurin, who gives it to Clayton, who finds the points.
Yeah, but it's an illegal screen called before the basket.
Oh.
Mark McLaurin.
So that's not counting?
No, basket did not count. Block by McLaurin. Helmus loses possession.
Pocknet. Couldn't find it. Sergio's bringing it back down. Gives it to McLaurin. Reese Edwards tries to get it in. It's picked up, turned over. Pocknet's at the. Oh, he brings it in.
That's 10 for Pocknet.
Screaming Eagles are closing the scoreboard.
And that's Edwards' 4th foul. Well, the foul's actually on Jalen Conway. That's his 3rd.
Edwards trying to get something open here.
I believe we're going to try to hold for 1. Newkirk finds Koa.
Newkirk. They find it.
Sure, Goa on the boards with 2.
15 seconds. Mendola gets it to Pocknet, who gets it in.
Block.
Is that going to count?
Is the basket good? Basket is good.
That brings it to a 12-point separation. Bucks lead with only 8 seconds on the clock.
Puck met the shooter. Basket was good. McLaurin with 3 fouls now. Potnet misses the free throw.
So Joe gets it all the way down court for an easy layup for the Bucks.
Isaac Wallace gets his 5th point. And Milo, that sends us to the half where the score is still a 14-point lead for the Laney Bucks. Or excuse me, to the end of the 3rd quarter. Tonight's broadcast is made possible with the support of Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. We'll be back with the 4th quarter.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
Because you said rude things about my work, I started to question my own voice.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of your negative comments online, I've almost quit doing the one thing that makes me happiest in life.
Because you shared something about me that was private, I felt embarrassed.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Because of you sharing your story with me, I feel comfortable sharing my own.
Because you were there when I was coming out, you helped me regain my confidence.
I'm still here today because of you.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Your son wants to get a cat,
I'll really take care of it.
but you're allergic. Do you A, prepare yourself, B, make the best of it,
C squared equals 25.
Good job!
or C, find a loophole? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back.
We're in the 4th and final quarter of Ashley versus Laney.
And if this, it would be a big comeback, but if this is anything like over at Sheila Bowles Gymnasium, looks like the Hoggard Vikings erased a 15-point deficit, and now they're headed to 4 minutes of overtime with a score of 46-46.
I feel like Ashley could bring this back. They just need to have some sort of better offensive plan.
Yep, got to get some offensive flow. And I would certainly like to not hear so many whistles.
I agree. Oh, dropped by Flowers.
Flowers picks up his 4th.
As we talk about whistles,
Justin Clayton checks in. Helmus It's his first points of the night.
He gets both of them. Only 13 points apart now.
Question at the scorer's table about the score.
Another foul. Looks like 32 is shooting.
Now we're going to push 40 fouls on this evening.
We're up to 45.
No, we're well into the 30s right now, but we're going to push 40. Sure, Gowa, 3 points on the evening.
Finds both shots.
I mean, we had 3 fouls within only 7 seconds off the clock.
I'm hoping with Harrison in this game, Ashley should be able to find a harder offense to push through.
Isaac Wallace, his second.
Oh, almost a turnover. Not quite. Sergio goes for the 3-point, but does not make it. Pocknet picks it up, gets it over to Brown.
Harris tries to break down Reese Edwards.
Almost does it.
Oh no, it's not out of bounds. It's another foul. 22. It's his third.
Has Harris done any free throws this game?
Kalani Harris, that makes him 3 for 5 so far.
Gets another one.
Harris.
Still a consistent 12-point gap between the teams.
Harris has 7 points.
Looks like Ashley is not ready for this. Defense a little lacking. Oh. Another foul.
That's on Kalani Harris. My foul count's 42 fouls.
We might be able to get 50.
Justin Clayton converts. That's his first point of the second half. He's got 11.
I don't think the crowd is too happy with the way these fouls are going.
Hanover up by 4 with 2 minutes to go.
Amendola gets it in, but gets cornered. Another foul on Amendola.
And this is the last foul on the 1-and-1.
The Bucks are starting to gain some momentum and pull away from Screaming Eagles. Still 6 minutes to go though.
Good hustle by Brian Byers.
Buccaneers trying to find something.
Quiet night for Lawrence Newkirk.
Conway. Almost get the 3, but turn back over to the Buccaneers.
Fouls on Byers. That's his 4th. So Brown, Harris, and Pocknet return. Joe Backman for the Laney Bucks.
Wallace gets it.
Gorin returning.
Goes out of bounds. Sergio makes it in, passes it to Barry. He gets it to Clayton. But it's going to turn back over. With Khalil Jones getting the ball. What? Some quick conversions. A lot of falling by both teams. Khalil Jones couldn't find it right there.
Yes, this is a sloppy basketball game. Very sloppy basketball game.
Oh. Number 24 for the Bucks, Joe Bachman. Oh. Pocknet just shoulder checked McLaurin.
And the basket's good. That's his fourth. Pocknet
Crowd is upset.
has 6 points here in the fourth quarter.
Toweling down the floors.
He's got 14 points on the night, this Pocknet.
Sergio McLaurin gonna sit out. Pocknet couldn't find the free throw. Barry's got to get past Browning. Another foul on Reese Edwards.
Reese Edwards is fouled out. Or no, not Reese Edwards. That was foul. Edwards was fouled. Yeah. Edwards, the 7.
Harris drives it in, and he gets it.
Yeah, Kalani Harris with 9 points now, Milo.
I'm telling you. I feel like he's their strong point for aggression. Let's see if they can carry the momentum of that into the rest of these 3.5 minutes. It's now a 15-point lead for the Buccaneers. Oh. Looks like Clayton couldn't find that one. Pocknet's inside, and he gets it.
And the basket's good. Pocknet putting together a night. Joe Bachman got the foul. It's his third. And a timeout for the Screaming Eagles. So
hopefully now they'll take the opportunity to figure out a plan to finally drive this momentum their way.
Pocknet now with 17 points, just 1 point off of his season average. And this timeout, coaches trying to coach them up. They're going to try to get this thing under double digits in the next minute and a half. See if they can make a run down the stretch.
Buccaneers defense has been really good, so we'll have to see. McLaurin back on the field for Buccaneers.
Barry
runs it in.
Yeah, somebody from Laney has to come inbound the ball.
Edwards breaks through. Oh, not quite. No. It's a no foul.
Pocknick gets the foul called. So it's 13-point lead, Milo. Got Reese Edwards. Reese Edwards on the line. And Milo, so doing your day job at the studio, what are some of the duties you have there?
Well, if we're not shooting anything, which we'll do on occasional days during the week, edit current videos we're working on or work on bumpers in between our segments for shows or write segments for shows.
So pretty much doing all kinds of things, jack of all trades.
Yeah. We work with a bunch of different equipment, get to do a bunch of different roles for different shows, learn how to do audio, direct.
Justin Clayton gets the basket.
Gets it over to Pocknet, who gets it in. Can he? Oh, he gets it.
Pocknet now with 19. And here they go, creeping in. Gonna try to cut this to double digits. If that happens, could make it interesting.
Very well could. Could be a very close game. These free throws right here might be the game changers.
It looks like the Wildcats stay unbeaten in the Mid-Eastern Conference, get the victory 57-54. Pocknet converts, and we'll have, that's 20 for Pocknet, and we'll have the rematch could be for the Mid-Eastern Conference title on February 13th here on New Hampshire County Schools Television from Brogdon Hall.
There he gets it over to Lawrence. Oh.
Pocknet's trying to put these guys on his back.
Gets it to Pocknet. Pocknet's inside. Oh, but another foul.
And the block called. And Pocknet shooting. He hits both of these. We got a single-digit ball game.
With almost 2 minutes on the clock. All right. Only 10 points apart now.
It's 20 for Pocknet. Most of those in the second half.
Now only 9. No more double digits. Timeout's been called.
And Pocknet's had an 18-point second half.
And you said he had 20 total?
No, he's actually got 24 now.
Oh, wow. Definitely a contender for MVP.
Yes. The single-digit lead, 9 points, 1:54 to go.
Do you think the Screaming Eagles will bring this one back?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me the way this ball game's going. Sloppy and Screaming Eagles trying to win it here at home.
The game's been slowly going back to their favor. So if 2 minutes is enough here, they might be able to pull it out.
Anytime we get a foul called, it will be 2 shots for either team.
Reese looking for an opening.
Laney trying to burn the clock. Crowd wants to travel.
Oh.
And that's a travel call. Screaming Eagles get the ball. 1:19 to go.
This is going to be real close.
So Milo, I'm going straight to Pocknet.
Straight to him?
Get the ball to him. Let him go to the basket.
I don't know. Harris has shown really good aggression this game.
The rebound by Newkirk.
Oh.
And the reach on Harris.
It's going to be... Oh, it's...
Reese Edwards shoots in the 90th percentile. Gets the roll.
Not looking good for Ashley.
That's the 9th point for Edwards.
Pocknet gets it to Pocknet. Pocknet goes for a 3-point. Doesn't quite get it though. Picked up by Newkirk. Clayton just giving a free layup right there.
Clayton with 15.
Pocknet gives it right back though.
He's got 26.
Timeout called with 36 seconds on the clock.
And the Screaming Eagles still trying to hang on. Down by 11.
Yeah, they're going to need to do something impressive here to at least tie this game.
Screaming Eagles, if they can't pull this off, they will fall to 6-5, 2-4 in the conference. Laney will rise to 8-5, 3-3. And the foul.
It's going to be a foul on Harris.
That'll be 5 on Kalani Harris.
How many total fouls are we at now?
Yeah, we're pushing borderline 50.
Clayton shooting. %86 average.
We're right there at 49 or 47. Somewhere in there, 47-49. Clayton has a nice ball game. Hitting those free throws. Ends up with 16.
$20 seconds on the clock. Buccaneers ball.
Coach was trying to call off the fouls.
Doesn't seem like the refs having it.
McLaurin. So who are we going to pick for the Milo and Don player of the game?
It's definitely between Pocknett and McLaurin for me.
Yeah, I say we just give it to McLaurin and Justin Clayton, both of those players, well in the double figures. McLaurin coming through with hitting 1 of 2 free throws. It's 16, 18, 20 points. Justin Clayton with with 16.
See if one of them can score once more before this game runs.
And we're going to run out the clock.
Nope. All right.
And let's give it to the two guys. Let's give it to Clayton and McLaurin.
I will.
Both of them had big games. Lots of free throws.
For Ashley, you definitely got to give it to Pocknett, though.
Yeah, Pocknett definitely player of the game for Ashley. He kind of brought him back. Without him, he put him on his back, tried to get him. He got in within 10, after being down. And we didn't have 2 comebacks here in the Mideastern Conference in the same night. Well, Milo, I appreciate you taking over here in the second half. Appreciate you joining me, filling in.
Appreciate you having me.
Definitely. And New Hampshire County Schools Television's High School Hoops will be back on Tuesday, January 28th. And on the 28th, the Screaming Eagles will be visiting Sheila Bowles Gymnasium at Hoggart. And then again on the 31st of January, Laney will be visiting Hanover, followed by our season wrap-up on February 13th with Hoggart visiting Brogden Hall and the Wildcats. Well, Milo, have a good night. I know you got some work to do. Got to clean up now. And
break everything down.
Thanks for watching, folks. Good night. We'll see you on the 28th. Tonight's broadcast is made possible with the support of Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. Have a good night.